Hello friends, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to start with object oriented programming in PHP. So PHP is a popular server side scripting language and is used to develop web applications. So we are beginning with object oriented concepts. So in this video we are going to do two concepts, that is classes and objects. So let's first study about them. So what are classes? Basically a class is a data type. It's a user defined data type. It includes the local function as well as the local data, that is the data member and member function. We can think of class as a template or a blueprint for making many instances of same kind of object. So now let's create a class in PHP. Let me first create a file, class.php. So currently I am running XAMPP on my Ubuntu system and it's running on my browser. So you can see class file, the thing is there. Now we will first write a class. First a class begins with the class keyword and name the class, like a child. It's the class name child. So we have just created a class child. Now let's verify it by using a function like my class is equals to get declared classes. So this function returns all the classes that are defined in PHP. Now a loop on my class variable as class. So now we need to print each class and concatenate it with br so that we can get every result in new line. So switch to our browser, refresh it. Now you can see, let me just zoom it. So now you can see clearly these are the class which are already defined by PHP. So we can see our class child at the end. So you can see our class child. So we've created our class child. So next is the member function. So member functions are methods, or we can say functions. Basically these are used to work with the data members, or known as data variable or member variable, many names. Simply we can say that these are variables and method inside a class. So let's define a method. So it is same as like in procedural concepts, beginning with keyword function and name of the function, like function name. It should take a variable name. Now print it, echo name. So it's so simple. We've created a function, create another function, name age, echo age. So we have created two functions. Like here we have check for our function. Now we'll check for our here we have check for our classes. Now we'll check for the functions, are they defined or no. There's another function called check, it is get classes methods. So my methods is equals to get class methods, the name of the class, that is child. Again for each loop on my methods as method. Now same code, printing each method, concatenating them with br, getting them in new lines. So let's refresh it. So we have a undefined variable, that is method. Oh, it is method, not methods. So now you can see the two methods, that is name and age, which we have defined in our child class. So that's how you define the function. So now let's see object. What is an object? So an object, an individual instance of the data structure defined by class. You can define a class once and then make many objects that belong to it. Objects are also called instances. So a class is like a group of something. Like here we have taken a group of child, and a object can be any specific child. Like you can say me as a child when I was small. So now to create an object, we just need to first give a name, identifier to an object. That is, name is like Tony, any name. Use the keyword new and then the name of the class child. So we have created an object named Tony. So now the thing is how to access the methods within a class. So that's really very simple. You just need to write the object, then this dash and the angular bracket, not angular, yeah, angular bracket, and then name of the function like name. So now we have just called our member function of the object. So let me refresh it. So you can see missing one argument. So we have missed the argument. We just need to give it an argument like name is Tony. Refresh. So now you can see we have accessed the member function and printed the name Tony successfully on the browser. So like this we can access another function name age, and Tony is 10-year-old. So we will just get two things printed, Tony and then age 10, I think on the same line. So you can see on the same line, no space. So this shows us how to access the member functions. Now you can see we have accessed the member function. Now what about the data member, that is the variables? You can use where keyword to create the variables within a class like name, where age. So as we have defined these variable in a class, so these are class variable, and if I define a variable here, so these are the functions scope variables, like defining variable here name. So this is a function scope variable. So now how to access these two variables? Let me just change my function name, so to set name and get the name, and not echo them, just set the value. Name should be equal to $_name. So now like this, change this function, set age, and again change this variable to, because we do not want to get conflicts with the same name and you will not be confused. Generally I use this method so that I do not get confused. I just use the same name, same variable name as a class within the class, and get this get from the function. Same thing with this also, age equal to dollar underscore age. So we have now set these two function like so. Now let me refresh it, check it. So undefined method name, and it's right, it's undefined, should be set name, set age. Now they are correct. Let me refresh it so you can see the thing is printed, which is correct. Now we will use echo because we want to print the name again, the name of the object, and now this time the variable name, that is name. So we can see Tony printed, that's how we can get the age printed. So you can see we have again got the same data printed, Tony 10. So that's how we create a class, then we create object, then we use define method inside it, and then we call method, and that's how we can access the variables. You can also do one thing, just don't directly access these variables, just create functions. These are called setter function and getter function. Function, spelling mistake, get name. So it should be written this and name of the variable, like this. Function get age, return this age. So same procedure but in the within the class only. Now echoing the Tony, then now we just need to call the function like get name. So we have got the name, and again the same procedure, object name, then dash, angle bracket, and function name get age. So we have again printed the same result. So now while coding you're observing that I'm using this keyword here. So let me just tell you, this keyword is used to access the variable and function within a class. So when we are accessing variable and methods within the class only, so we need to use this keyword, and it's the only keyword which is beginning with the dollar sign. So if I just remove this like get name, let me just do one thing, comment out this and test this on the name, get name. If I just directly want to access the name, let me check if I get it. So you can see I have gotten, notice, undefined variable, because directly we can't get access because it's object oriented concepts. So we just need to, we can't directly access it, so we just need to use this keyword. So I hope the concept of class and object is clear to you. Like this you can create more classes. Like I have created a class Tony, I can just create another class. Oh sorry, name John, child. So again set the name John, setting the age of John, to 10 again, the changes to 12. Now echo John. Let us do one another thing, just write it beautifully. The name of the child is concatenated here, then John get name. The name of the child is John and his age is, oh sorry, spelling mistake, is, again concatenation, John get age. So now this now look beautiful. So we will get a sentence predicted. The name of the child is John and his age is 12. So just see, so you can see, oh, let me just comment out there. So these two double dash are used to comment out a single line. You can also just use this method also. These are the two methods for commenting out. So now you can see clear, and I just need to, can see is and John no space, so I need to give some space here, and if I just do a thing here, just to give it a full stop, it will look nice. So now you can see it's looking nice. The name of the child is John and his age is 12. So that's how you can create a class and use it for your own benefit while programming. So it's very beneficial to use object oriented concepts over the procedurals, because it make your code more modular, and it has more advanced. Like in more videos you will see the more concepts about the object oriented. It's just usually save your code time, and economically it's also beneficial, and it save the programmer time, so the programmer can use that time in creating another codes. So I hope you like this video. If you like this, hit the like button and comment below if you have any query or want to say anything to me, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.